Welcome. If you're tuning in, you're probably someone who likes to get straight to the point, appreciate the details, and maybe find a fresh take.
Indeed.
Today, we're doing a deep dive into a rather striking new watch release, the Moser Cie. Pioneer Center Seconds, sunny side up.
Right. We've got the details here, the specs and descriptions.
And our aim isn't just to list features, is it? We want to unpack what makes this watch tick, its personality in the often very serious world of high-end watches.
Exactly. What's the story behind the specs? What does it say about Moser right now?
Okay, let's start with the most obvious thing. That dial. Sunny side up. They mention an Easter connection, but it's not exactly an Easter egg color, is it?
Huh. No, definitely not pastel. It's this really vibrant, almost intense yellow. And Moser, well, they're not shy about color, are they? Think of the Pioneer line's cosmic green or funky blue.
True, so this yellow fits that pattern, pushing boundaries.
I think so. It feels deliberate. And it's not just a flat yellow either. It's that signature fume effect.
Yes, the gradient, darker towards the edge.
Precisely. It gives it this depth. Makes the color more dynamic, I think. Maybe less shocking than a solid block of that yellow might be. More sophisticated.
Right, right. And the rest of the dial keeps it quite clean, doesn't it? Those applied markers, just simple batons, doubled at 12, and tiny lume dots.
Yeah, very minimalist. It's a nice balance, actually. Bold color, but restrained details. It's not shouting, despite the name.
Okay, moving outwards, the case. It's stainless steel, 40 millimeter.
And 12 millimeters thick,
Mhm.
which is pretty standard, comfortable, I'd imagine, plus 120 meters of water resistance.
That's quite decent for something that doesn't look purely like a dive watch.
No, exactly. It's got that sporty capability. The finish is mostly brushed, giving it a tool watch feel, but then you have those distinctive Moser touches.
You mean the sculpted, sort of ridged sections on the case sides?
Yeah, those cutouts, they add a lot of character, break up the profile, and there's a domed sapphire crystal on top, too.
Enhances the dial view, presumably. And helps with the water resistance alongside the screw-down crown.
Right, which has the Moser M logo, naturally. And it's an exhibition case back, too, held by 4 screws. So, yeah, it blends that sturdiness with elegant design cues.
A good mix. What about the hands? They look quite distinct.
They are leaf-shaped, but partially skeletonized near the center.
I see that now. With superluminova inserts for visibility.
Correct. Legibility is still clearly important, and the central seconds hand is quite slim, with a little open-word counterweight. It's all very coherent with the overall Moser aesthetic.
Okay, let's talk about what's driving those hands, the movement. It's the HMC 201 automatic.
Yeah, which is basically a refinement of their earlier HMC 200 caliber, solid
Right.
specs, 72-hour power reserve, so 3 days,
That's useful.
definitely. And it runs at 21,600 vibrations per hour, or 3 hertz. What's really impressive, though, is the finishing you see through the case back.
What should we look for?
Well, it's got this modern anthracite coating on the bridges and rotor, but then you have the traditional Moser double stripes, like Geneva stripes, but wider gold engravings, too.
So a mix of modern and traditional finishing.
Exactly. And they've skeletonized some of the bridges, and the rotor is open-worked, so you get a really good view of the mechanics. It looks, frankly, fantastic.
Sounds like it matches the outside serious mechanics, but with a strong visual identity. Now, how do you wear it? Comes on a strap.
It comes standard on a white rubber strap, which really leans into that bright, summery, sunny-side-up feel.
White rubber with yellow. Bold choice.
It is. But it works, I think. Very contemporary. It has a steel pin buckle, engraved, of course. And they do offer a steel bracelet as an option if the rubber isn't your thing.
Good to have options. And the price point.
It's listed at 15,000 Swiss francs, including taxes, on the rubber strap. So, firmly in the luxury sports watch category.
Right. So summing it up, this Pioneer Center second sunny side up, it's clearly more than just a time teller. It's using that unusual color and those Moser design codes to make a statement.
Absolutely. It's confident and has personality, but it's backed up by some serious watchmaking underneath the case,
Yeah.
the movement finishing.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? We often talk about complications or case materials, but what does something as seemingly simple as color choice say about a watch, or maybe even its owner?
It's a great question. How does this bright, maybe even slightly provocative sunny-side-up yellow fit into our usual ideas of what a luxury watch looks like? Does it challenge it or just broaden the definition?
Something for our listeners to ponder, perhaps. It's certainly a watch that blends technical skill with a playful streak, a fascinating piece to consider from the source material.